I'm a big fan of KMFA. We've been supporters for a long time and love it. Think it's great.
It's so comforting to know that I can give back to classical music through KMFA because it's given me so much.
Classical music to me is really a way to connect with people.
To me, KMFA is such a vital part of my life now. It's become like breathing.
Growing up, classical music always brings back the memories of listening to Vivaldi every Saturday morning. We always knew that when that yellow Vivaldi cassette got in that big boom box, it was time to clean the house.
I've had a double interest in KMFA since I studied both radio, TV, film, and music literature. And I've been listening for a long time now. Started in 1969, so I've been listening for 48 years so far. I remember visiting the KMFA studio when it was in the original Commodore Perry building in downtown Austin. I had learned that radio studios were small, but I was still surprised when I squeezed through the door and I found that the office was totally filled already with Leonard Masters, the wonderful first on-air host, and his enormous collection of LP records. There wasn't really room for anybody else or any other object in that room. And of course now there's some more space and a great complete staff, unlike then.
Well, I'm a junior in high school and I want to major in historical performances. Hopefully Juilliard, of course, as a musician, but I also love the way of teaching music, so I'm thinking UT could be the best option. How I got the KMFA violin was writing an essay on how music has really changed my life.
When we were little and it was time for nap, Mom would put the Moldau on the record player and play that beautiful piece all the way through, and that was pretty much nap time. And so every time I hear it to this day, I think of her.
So I've been on the board now for 7 years, and it has been so fun to see KMFA grow, KMFA come into this sustainability to truly the 21st century of what we need and to still remain local.
I want some intellectual challenge and some drama, some high emotion, and some maybe some mystery. Everything you get from classical music and from KMFA.
Now that I have 2 daughters of my own, introducing them to the classics is also important to me. My oldest daughter calls it my unique music when I turn on KMFA. I just believe in having it on and letting them experience it and then creating their own memories.
We got about 2 days before she died a call from KMFA that said they wanted to honor my mom with an on-the-air extravaganza, is all I can call it, of music for her on one day. And so that we just randomly picked a day, and it was a couple days in the future, and they did little interstitials all day long of, honoring Joanne Christian, this fabulous, community volunteer. Well, it turned out that was the day she was in Christopher House, and it was the day she died. So the whole day that we were there with her, waiting for the end, KMFA was playing. And then they happened to mention her name right then. And it really touched her. So that's what she was listening to when she passed away. I will be eternally grateful for that day.